games left, and then the ACC tournament. So we really just have that in the back of our minds and really just tackle each game with the mindset of just going out to compete but play with joy.
Was this the most fun you've had this season?
Yeah, 100%. I just think this was a kind of a complete game a little bit. Obviously kind of stacked off a little bit in the second half, but just from the first half, I think everyone had a smile on their face. We was moving the ball around. We had a lot of transition buckets, and we were getting stops. And I think that kind of led to our adrenaline flowing and just the overall joy from, starting five and even to the bench.
How much did the environment, RJ, have to play into the way you guys played today? I think you answered a little bit before.
Yeah, I just want to give a huge shout out to everyone that came in tonight, the fans. Given the circumstances of the weather and the snowstorm, they kind of just showed out tonight, and we really do appreciate them just for obviously the snowstorm. People had a hard time getting here, and it was a bigger turnout than I expected. So we fed off their energy, and it was great. I think throughout the game they started to fill up a little the top and the nosebleeds a little bit. So that's Carolina fans for you right there.
I was about to say, how much did you guys notice a difference in the lower bowl? Or?
Yeah, when I first walked in, I'm like, it looks like we about to play like blue and white game. We kind of just had like the lower level out. Hey man, kind of like the blue and white game where you just have like the lower level, nobody in the nosebleeds. So I was like, damn, it's like a different type of environment. But it was like it felt like it was 22,000 people in there, and I think that just goes for like the students, just coming out and showing support. So yeah.
How fun is it to have students come down? There's a lot of South Campus dorms really close to the dean.
No, it's huge. That just type of energy, that young energy, you feed off of that. And I think for them to come out and show support and be there for us, I know during these times, like during the snowstorm, it's fun. And I think it's fun for them as well.
Was there a particular inspiration or anything that led to this performance? Obviously, it's a rival, but anything that led to that, you think?
I really like Coach Davis's pregame speech a little bit. Because Harrison had came in a couple of days ago for All-Star break. He had a couple of days, spent like 2 days here. And then Coach Davis obviously just talked about him being a competitive bully when he was here. Every single day in practice, even in the games, that he's going to let you know that he's going to compete harder than you. And that was like basically like just kind of the small gist of the message in the pregame. But I think it resonated with us a little bit. Just go out there and compete, but at the same time have fun in competing and find the joy, because Harrison did that. He had fun kicking people's butts and telling them I'm better than you. So I think that kind of got us going a little bit.
You had the killer instinct in the first half to just put them down and put them away too.
Yeah, I just think overall it was a full complete game. Full complete first half for us. I think just everything was flowing from offensively and defensively, and I think even in the huddle, we just had so much emotion and energy, and that's what we've been missing all year. But I'm glad that we got it rolling today.
You like the full court press where you're forcing turnovers? You wish you did that more? Yeah,
I like it because I think it gets us going a little bit. Gets our blood flowing, but at the same time we're able to get stops over it. And we're such a athletic team, but that we're able to get stops and steals. So I think we need to rely on that a little bit more, just given how small we are. So we kind of just play like a little bit more grittier team, trapping full court, playing full court. So I enjoyed it. I like it because also it gets back to how I used to play back in second grade.
Why do you think you don't do the press more? Why do you think it hasn't been played as much this year?
I think sometimes we usually do it after free throw makes. I think we mixed it up a little bit today, and we basically did it after every made basket. And also sometimes I think just stamina and tired-wise, just trying to utilize a lot of guys. But usually we use it when we're down. But I think Coach Davis had a different attack today and was kind of just utilized it a little bit earlier, and he saw that it was working, so he wanted to stay with it.
RJ, what were you feeling in those moments where it felt like Trimble said that he felt state crumbling when y'all went to that press? What were you feeling in those moments after the
just our energy and our I felt like the way we was trapping the balls, the ball handler and the screens, it kind of it bothered them a little bit, and they couldn't really deal with the pressure. So we was able to capitalize off of that, and I felt like that really got us going in the first half, and we was able to expand off that.
He also said that it was state. So you guys had to have a little bit of a different mindset. And they've been talking about beating you on the tournament last year for a whole year. And you read it twice now. He said that he wants to shut everybody up about that.
Yeah, just
he was laughing a little bit. I thought it was interesting. Because,
was that Seth?
Seth, yeah.
He's funny.
Because I could see where that would be fuel.
Yeah, 100%. We beat them twice last year, and then obviously they got us in the ACC tournament, and they ran with it a little bit, and they'll continue to run with it. So I mean, every time they play us, there's just that kind of just another level of energy from both sides. It's kind of like bragging rights a little bit. So, yeah, I agree with Seth.
How do you guys bottle up that early energy, that foot on throat mission that you guys had early? But Seth and Ian said you wanted to put them away, put them out early. How do you bottle that up and take that moving forward?
Just set the tone, and like at the same time, like you see what's working, you see the energy, and you see what happens when you actually play with that type of emotion. When you play together, I think it's a good sign for us, and we're able to kind of just utilize that and move forward with it. I just think we have to do that for another 20 minutes. I think in the second half we slacked off a little bit, but I'm just proud of like the effort that we had, the ball movement, and I just think everyone had a play where it was kind of like a team chemistry game, and that's something that we need more moving forward.
When you think about how the season's gone, you guys haven't trailed the last 2 games at all.
I think it's just a sense of urgency that we have right now, and I think also like we know like given the season, we only have a couple games left regular season, and then ACC tournament. So we're really just kind of looking at it as one game at a time and enjoying each other's presence, but at the same time enjoying like winning, enjoying being this gritty team. I think we're kind of accepting that's our identity. I feel like early on in the year we didn't really know what type of team we are, what our identity was, but I think we're now trying to lay our hat on, being a gritty team, living in the trenches, and just being more dogs. I think we've shown that sometimes, but not consistently.
You guys